How's it going, everyone? First off, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support. We made it to 1,000 subscribers, which is just crazy to think about. I really appreciate all the feedback and comments you guys leave just to give me more ideas and be more helpful for all of you. But just know, without your support, this channel would be nothing. So thank you again. I really do appreciate it. Now, I do have some big news to share with you guys, and I sold my rooftop tent. I know it could be pretty surprising. The Roof Tent Insider sold his tent, but I'll get to why. And I'll kind of talk about the process as well. And I did think it would be a really interesting video material to talk about what that experience was like. So without outlaid, let's get into the video. Now, if you've seen my videos in the past, you know that I had the Smittybilt Overlander Gen 1, which is a fantastic rooftop tent and one I would recommend still as a perfect entry-level rooftop tent. However, after using it, I realized that having a pop-up would just be so much more beneficial in a lot of ways, from the looks to the design to just the feel of it. And especially living in the Pacific Northwest with all of the precipitation we get, I figured having a soft shell and always having to air it out would not be the easiest thing to do, especially because unfortunately at the house I am in currently, I don't have a garage. So it made it pretty complicated when I needed to air the tent out. And I honestly kind of got worried about having to fold the tent up and mildew happening in there. And I just think it's much less likely with the hard shell. Plus, to be honest, I really just do like the design of the hard shells quite a bit more. And now with hard shell rooftop tents becoming cheaper and cheaper just within the last year, I think it's well worth that extra $1,000 to $1,500 to buy the hard shell rooftop tent. And if you are curious to learn more about the best budget hard shell rooftop tents, check the link in the description below for that video that I posted just a couple weeks ago. It's gotten some great responses, and I think there's a lot of good info in there that you would like to see. So there you have it. The reason I sold my rooftop tent is because it really just came down to personal preference and I am seeking an upgrade. Now, like I said, and more importantly, I think the process of how I sold it was pretty interesting and would be one that I have not seen anybody on the internet share or talk about. So I sold the rooftop tent for $750. Now, I think that is a pretty good price considering I bought it at $900 delivered to my door. I had it for roughly a year. So I only took a $150 bath on it, which is honestly nothing. I listed it on Facebook Marketplace at 9 o'clock at night, and by the next day at 5 o'clock, it was gone. I had probably 5 to 10 serious offers for it, and I listed it at $800, and I just got to the point where I said, if you come and pick it up within the next hour, it's yours for $750. So it just really shows how coveted these are on the market. People want rooftop tents. So if you're a little skeptical about buying a rooftop tent, this should probably give you a lot of peace of mind just knowing that you have to post it on Facebook Marketplace and you're probably going to get a slew of people in your inbox wanting to buy the rooftop tent. So that was something I just found super interesting. As far as the transaction went, all I had to do was dismount it from the roof of my vehicle, help the guy load it into his truck, and he Venmoed me the money, and that was that. So it was just so easy, and I honestly thought it'd be a little bit more difficult to get rid of an item like that, but I was just so shocked at how many offers I had got for the rooftop tent. Honestly, I could have probably held out a day or two or a week longer and gotten maybe even the same amount that I spent on it or even more, but I was really just trying to recuperate my money and give it to somebody else that would use it more than I would and enjoy it more than I would as well. So just know I'm still gonna be in the space learning about rooftop tents and giving you guys all the great information. It's in the middle of winter right now anyway, and with that tent, I really wasn't comfortable using it in the weather conditions that we have. So my goal this summer is to buy another hard shell rooftop tent, which I am really excited about. And I think it will make me learn more just about rooftop tents in general as I go through the process of buying another one again. So I just thought all around it would be beneficial. It would provide more help, hopefully, to the channel and to the viewers. I was a little nervous and skeptical to share this part with you guys, the fact that I sold the rooftop tent, but nonetheless, I thought it was just a really unique and interesting experience. And I'm sure some of you out there have experienced the same thing where it was so darn easy to sell the rooftop tent. I truly can't believe it. It was a pretty cool experience. So I did think that this would be a really valuable experience to share with everybody on the channel, because I remember when I was first looking for my rooftop tent, I searched for hours and hours endlessly on which one to buy because it needed to be perfect. And it really just comes to show, even if you don't love the rooftop tent, it will be a complete pain to return it. But if you get a season's use out of it, then you can probably just sell it on Facebook Marketplace for almost full market value, which it should give you some peace of mind. Don't stress about the purchase all that much. These are products that are meant to be enjoyed and have fun and decrease your stress. So just keep that in mind. Now, with that said, if you guys could just share the channel with one of your friends or family members that might find it interesting, I would greatly appreciate it. It's just been so awesome to see the channel grow, and honestly, it's been a surprise, but the feedback has just been so great, and I love doing this for you guys. So once again, I'll keep pumping out these videos, and thank you so much for watching.